Hi, this is Ken, and I wanted to touch upon something that I've been thinking about a lot, and I hope this will encourage and help all of you folks out there that are in the network marketing business, and allow you to know that you are in the right business based on what your model does, and hopefully you're in a good business with a good system, and you have good upline counsel and people that are working with you on a regular basis. And they also are helping you learn and grow through a system of self development and pointing you in the right direction for that to happen. Um, what I wanted to talk about was let's see, how do I say this? When did I give myself permission to become a millionaire? And a lot of people, like I said, they struggle in network marketing because of fear and those things associated with that. And the day that I allowed myself to become a millionaire was the day that I was sitting in a restaurant waiting for my food, and three people walked into the restaurant. One was a businessman. He had on a nice suit, tie, and looked like he was very successful. He was wearing a very nice watch. And two young ladies who came in and sat down and started talking. And the businessman, he apparently knew the owner of the restaurant because the restaurant owner came behind the counter and actually shook hands with him and said, "Good to see you." And I watched, them talk, for a few moments. And one of the things in network marketing people never do is contact people that look successful, um, think that they may not be interested in a business opportunity, all those things, those fears that jump up in your mind and start scaring you out of doing what you need to do to become successful. And that is, crossing that bridge of fear and seeing what's on the other side. And the day that I allowed myself to become a millionaire is the day that I stood up and went over and talked to that gentleman and said, "Hey, listen, I do such and such, and I'm involved in this business where I help people." And gave him my business card, and then took out another business card and turned it over and said, "Hey, listen, let me have your name and number, and I'll follow up with you with some information. It may be for you, it may not be for you, but at least you know that I am involved in a program that helps other people, and you may know someone who may be interested in helping themselves get out of their financial situation." And the thing that happened that basically changed my thinking in terms of what I do is he looked at me, smiled, and basically said, "Wow, man, thanks," and wrote his number down and gave it back to me. The two ladies that were sitting across from us that were talking looked at me and said, "What are you talking about? Are you talking about business?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And I smiled and made my usual joke, and that was, "Well, actually, you guys have crossed the 3 foot rule, so I have to give you a business card anyway." And the three of them all started laughing. The important thing is I had, not considered myself worthy of contacting a successful person. That changed on that day when I actually made that contact with that person and said, "Hey, I'm involved in something. Maybe you can help me out." And what it taught me is this: people are people. And when you decide in network marketing to talk to successful people, your business will explode because successful people are successful for a reason. And that reason is they have worked hard at what they do to become successful. And so I just wanted to relate that story to you, that allow yourself to become a millionaire. You have to allow yourself to become a millionaire. And that starts with overcoming the fear and moving on to talk to people that are already successful. A long time ago, someone told me that when you talk to successful people, it is really an easy conversation. And that person who said that, they were right. When you spend your time trying to pull people up and and do all those things to help people that are financially not where they want to be for a reason. And I say for reasons because they make excuses. It's a hard conversation because you're going to get excuses, you're going to get no shows, you're going to get all these different things that unsuccessful people make a habit and pattern of doing. And that is why they are unsuccessful. So I would suggest that you go out one day and talk to someone who you think is successful and ask them a simple question. What do you do for business? And then listen to what they say, and then open up yourself to tell them what you do. And I guarantee you, I almost promise you that it will be an easy conversation because successful people, A, they look for opportunities, and B, they are successful because they have gathered people skills and they are polite and they are respectful and they listen. And that's the reason why they're successful. So go out there, touch some people's lives, and allow yourself to become a millionaire because it is definitely worth your efforts and everything you do in this business.